I've just been so lazy the past 2 weeks. It's been so insane. Like the first week I was pretty productive, but the second week it like fell off after Animal Crossing. And of course I understand that like I'm privileged enough to be at home right now, so I'm not gonna talk too much about the coronavirus really, but yeah, just be safe, wash your hands before you eat, of course. But that's all I'm gonna really talk about. If you guys have been watching me a little bit recently, I've been in love with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Duo right here. These are literally my go-to. They just feel so nice on the skin and they give me a little bit of extra coverage. If not, I would definitely go for the Glossier, but I'm kind of breaking out right here and over here because I was stressing about my Study Abroad program. I never really talked about it because I wanted it to be a surprise. It completely fell through. I was actually supposed to study abroad in Japan from April to August. It got canceled because of the coronavirus and everything that's going on, and so from after December during my winter break I was just working in that time frame and I was studying for like the first month. Right now I'm actually gonna leave an absence because I took it off I think the second week of March, and so I've been home since then. And it was kind of a perfect timing too because it's when things got really crazy. I think for me, since I am young, it doesn't really affect me, but I was slightly worried about my parents who are a little bit older. I didn't want to expose myself and potentially, you know, give it to them, of course. And then with everything going on, I've been breaking out because of my financial aid. Because it was canceled, I had to message a ton of advisors. That's why I've been like really stressing out about what's going on. This was supposed to be my last semester actually, but now it's not. So things are not going according to plan. So once it got canceled, they were opening some courses for us to just join. The course that I really needed the most was Japanese. I've been studying Japanese for 2 years and I just needed one more semester left. As much as this sucks, I'm gonna like take this course, and I honestly thought it was an accelerated Japanese course that they were like going to create for us, for those who were like studying abroad. But I guess I should have known better, and when I joined I didn't realize that it was already a pre-existing course that started all the way from January, and we're using the Genki textbooks or whatever language textbook you use, but they were already halfway through like chapter 21 and I was still in chapter 18. I just don't think that I will be able to catch up in time, and that's what I was really worried about. I'm gonna set my face with the NYX finishing powder in Banana, and guys, this makes such a big difference. The yellow corrects the purple underneath my eyes, and so it helps brighten up that area a lot, so I like to just powder it underneath. So my issue right now is the whole fact of what is my financial aid doing. It took me a really long time to get like a response. They stated that the study abroad finances would return to us and be refunded, of course, because we're no longer studying abroad, but then that begs the question of what is gonna happen to my financial aid. And I did talk to a little bit about it with my other advisor, and stated that the spring financial aid, because it's already been dispersed, it will remain dispersed, and I completely understand. But then I'm like, well, I'm not taking any courses, so then that's where it becomes an issue, because now that I'm no longer taking courses for the spring semester, I received money without going to school. So I don't know if I will be like an exception, because, you know, this was the plan for me to study abroad. It was not for me to, of course, be canceled and still be at home. So things have been pretty wild for me. Pretty wild. But, you know, everybody goes through their own struggles and everybody is going through their own issues right now. So that's my issue. That is what's going on with me and my life. Also, this is the M's Cosmetics, the Heaven's Glow Magic Hour. I did state that I would give a review about this, but I didn't know if it was like appropriate, just because everything's going kind of, I don't know. I was like, you know, I'll just kind of wait on it at the moment, and I think the video will probably come out next week. I just wanted to do a video slightly addressing what's going on a little bit. Yikes. But this is the MX Cosmetics, the Divine Skies eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna be using this shade. I'm already using everything of the Magic Hour collection, but I will just briefly state that I do like all of these, and I've been using them continuously, just like the Faded Clementine and the Whaley collection. So good. And then I'm gonna use this really golden champagne-y shade, and it is a little bit warmer than I expected it to be, but it's still pretty shade to have. I literally say this in all of my videos, but I'm gonna be using this dark shade for my eyeliner. Once again, I think it just looks really nice having it a little bit like, what is it, softer. So I'm just gonna make a slight wing shape. It's not even like really winged at all. It's a little bit downwards to kind of like accentuate the eyes, the like puppy dog eyes. And then I'm going to use the Physician Formula Whaley collection, and I'm going to be using the golden hour on my cheeks. So pretty. Yeah, I really like this palette a lot, if you guys saw my review. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the whimsical at the center of my cheeks right here, where it hits the high points of it, just to bring it out even more. And then I'm just going to bring whatever's left over a little bit on my cheeks, just to give that extra healthy glow. Alright boys, I'm back. Okay, I came back really quick. I had to get some stuff. What is it? I've been getting ready for half an hour now. It's 12:33. So I'm going to be using the Anastasia, the soft brown. I'm just going to lightly fill these in, not anything crazy. So my sister actually purchased this a couple days ago. This is a Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. And this is so freaking adorable. I love this. It's such a cute packaging. This has rice germ oil, so definitely try to find a spray that actually has oil, because it will be hydrating on your face. Because when it's just like purely water, it's not really doing much for you. So this one does need to be pretty close to your face. This smells divine. It smells like watermelon, of course. That is like the biggest selling point. This is a ColourPop So Juicy Plumping Lip Gloss, and feels like summer. And I really like these ColourPop lip glosses because they are truly like, if you want that wet look on your lips, which I do want it. And they have just the slightest tint to it. I'm gonna show you guys. So as you can see, like, it actually really changed the way my makeup is looking, I guess, because it is kind of this, I wouldn't say muted, but it has this like really like browny orange tone to it. So it did like really tone down everything of this like makeup. I just finished getting ready with me. Thought I would just make the dalgona coffee for you guys. So let's go ahead to my kitchen. But this is the only one I have, which is the Folgers, like the basic one of the basics. So I'm just gonna use 2 tablespoons, just like a regular the regular recipe calls for, and then 2 tablespoons of sugar, because I like mine pretty sweet. This is how it's looking. And then you just need 2 tablespoons of water. So the first stage is the liquid form, and so you just need to mix it, and eventually it will get into the second stage where it becomes a lot thicker and creamier, and it's like a dark brown cream. But then during the third stage it will get lighter and lighter, and you just want it to get a light brown shade, and it only takes like 5 minutes. In the clip it is looking a lot darker than it really is, but you want a light brown shade, and it only takes about like 5 to 6 minutes, so it is pretty thick as well. That was only like 5 minutes of me whipping this, and it is already so thick. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pour soy milk in here, so I'm gonna pour about halfway. It is a pretty good measurement, and then I'm just gonna top it off with the coffee, sugar. Okay, so this is the best I can do right now at the moment. So that was it for this video. I know it was a really long get ready with me to go nowhere, so I'm just gonna play Animal Crossing. If you guys want to add me, I'll leave my friend code down below, and I am going to study because my sister has Zoom class from 5 to 7. So I'm trying to study the same time when she is, because we usually play Animal Crossing together. But yeah, I'm just gonna be doing that for the rest of the day and trying to get my life together. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.
明日もしもこの世界が終わんならそれは地獄なのかワンダーランド